You know that moment when someone says something that ruins your entire day? Your body reacts before your brain does. Heart racing, jaw tight, mind already arguing back. It feels automatic, like anger just takes over. You know that moment when the argument is already over, but your mind is still fighting. You replay the conversation again and again. I should have said that. Why didn't I reply like this? What an idiot. I let that slide. You're in the shower. You're driving. You're lying in bed. And suddenly, boom, the perfect comeback appears. Too late. And the anger, it's still there. Now here's the part nobody tells you. Some people stay calm no matter what happens. They don't explode. They don't rehearse imaginary fights at 2 a.m. And no, they're not superhuman. They're not emotionless. They're not lucky. They just know something. Something you're about to learn right now. Chapter 1: The Button Pusher Myth. Most of us grow up believing other people control how we feel. We say things like, "He pushed my buttons. She made me angry." Let me give you a real example. You're driving. Some guy cuts you off in traffic. What do most people do? They scream. They honk. They chase. They plan revenge in their head. But here's what calm people do. Absolutely nothing. Why? Because nobody actually pushed your buttons. That driver didn't cause your anger. He just triggered something that already existed inside you. When you realize this, anger suddenly feels optional. You have a choice. You can react automatically, or you can pause and decide how to respond. Chapter 2: Secondary Emotion Revelation. Anger is rarely the first emotion. It feels like anger. It looks like anger. But underneath, there's usually something else. Maybe you felt disrespected. Maybe embarrassed. Maybe ignored. Maybe powerless. Anger is just your mind's armor. Think about traffic again. Are you really angry about the car? Or did it make you feel disrespected? Out of control? Threatened? Next time anger shows up, don't ask, "Why am I so angry?" Ask instead, "What am I really reacting to right now?" That single question slows everything down and gives you clarity. Chapter 3: The Choice Point. Between what happens and how you react, there's a tiny pause, almost invisible. That pause is your choice point. Most people miss it, but if you notice it, you take your power back to traffic. You can let anger drive your decisions, or you can take one breath and keep driving. Same situation, different outcome. Chapter 4: The Observer Self. Here's a powerful trick. Instead of saying, "I am angry," say, "I'm noticing anger." That one sentence creates distance. Now you're observing, not fighting, not exploding, not being consumed. It's like watching a storm instead of standing inside it. And storms always pass. Chapter 5: Reframe Revolution. Your mind loves stories. He disrespected me. This isn't fair. This always happens to me. These stories feel real, but they fuel anger. Let's reframe the traffic moment. Instead of, "That guy is an idiot," try this. "This is uncomfortable, but it's not dangerous." Watch what happens. Your body relaxes. Your breathing slows. The emotion shifts. That's the power of perspective. Chapter 6: Boundary Blueprint. Calm people aren't passive. They set boundaries without anger. Now let's talk about work. Your boss snaps at you, raises his voice, goes full Hulk mode. What do most people do? They cry. They quit. They punch a wall, emotionally or literally. Calm response. You don't take it personally. You set a boundary calmly, firmly, without resentment. Boundaries protect your peace. Chapter 7: Timeout Protocol. Sometimes, the smartest move is stepping away, not storming off, not slamming doors, just space, a walk, breath, 5 minutes. Your nervous system resets. That's not weakness. That's control. Chapter 8 Trigger Map Method. Notice patterns. Certain people. Certain words. Certain situations. Traffic. Bosses. Family. When you recognize triggers, they lose surprise. And what loses surprise loses power. Preparedness is calmness. Chapter 9 Compassionate Distance. Here's the truth. Most people aren't attacking you. They're stressed, overwhelmed, running on habit. That guy who cut you off, he's probably already at Taco Bell, ordering extra nacho cheese, living his best life. Meanwhile, you're still in your car, boiling your blood pressure. For free. Anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. Spoiler alert, they don't. Compassion doesn't mean approval. It means you stay in control. Chapter 10 Story Stopper. Here's the real truth. You are not experiencing reality. You are experiencing your story about reality. The event itself is neutral, but your mind fills in the meaning. They don't respect me. They're trying to control me. I'm being treated unfairly. Those are interpretations, not facts. And interpretations create emotion. This is where anger is born. So pause and ask, what story am I telling right now? Is it really true? What else could this mean? Maybe that sharp tone was stress, pressure, a bad day. Maybe it's a chance to practice patience. Replace the story. This is uncomfortable, but I can handle it. This doesn't define me. This is an opportunity to grow. Anger still shows up sometimes. That's normal. But now you notice it. You pause. You rewrite the story. And you let it pass. Most emotional spikes fade within 90 seconds when you choose your story carefully. Over time, you become harder to disturb, calmer under pressure, more grounded, more in control. Not because life got easier, but because you stopped believing every negative story your mind tells you and started choosing stories that work for you. If this made you pause for even a second, subscribe. More calm, less noise. Next video soon.